it's me, Nori! Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club! Anyways,
I believe last time we had it off, we were about to spend our weekend with Yuri making the decorations. Oh man, let's see how this is gonna turn out. So,
shall we leave the game and see where we go? Alright! Yuri, prepare, for we are gonna go make decorations!
anyways, alright, let's go. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and it's also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when she's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early that other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I mean, right now, I'm sure Sayori and Monica are going to be making stuff today for the weekend. Anyways, I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over! More like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play it off so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori!
Hi, Nori!
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait. How did you know that? Sorry guys, if you heard any barking, that's my doggy. He's a black lab and he's very excitable. Anyways. Wait. How did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep!
There's more silence between us. Sayori stands in a random direction. Looks like she has something on her mind. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's not good, Inori. That's no good, Inori. Well, why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, I didn't make it that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But is this my punishment? It's just my but this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world has decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Till I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Nori. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Inori? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had really bad depression in my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am?
Oh, Sayori, no, you're not useless.
Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put in their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what I feel like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori's kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really want me? Does she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done something. Done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Inori. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Inori! There's nothing! Nothing at all! The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am!
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I have. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, it once again grabs Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Ah! Inori!
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough for me. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Inori!
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing near my ear. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll find out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Inori. This is the only time that I'm not feeling nothing. scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like me to spend? How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I can spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No! Don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kinda hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling unease. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Aww. Oh, Nori. I mean, Sayori. She's too precious. Oh man. I didn't really know that I didn't know she was depressed. The poor thing. Aww. I feel personally like I really want to go give her a hug myself, because that's the poor thing. She is not motivated to go to school on time. She feels worthless. She shouldn't feel like that. She seems like a really amazing person. Even though she's not feeling the best herself, she tries to make others happy, and that's really cute. Anyways, enough about me ranting. I just feel so bad for Sayori. She's so innocent and cute and sweet. I didn't know that she was like that. Anyways, as I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything that I asked you to go buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it would be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would have been really embarrassed if my room was to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have even been more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry! I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Should we get started? Yes. Okay, little refresh on my throat there. Okay, alright. I have a few things planned that you could help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although, many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I suppose. I'm determined to... Crowder, shush! Cody, why is Crowder barking? Yeah. Anyways. Sorry, my puppers. Very excitable. Anyways. I'm determined to provide an experience that would leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would really be neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential... Sorry. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with the aromatherapy? not familiar at all.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors. It's one of my favorite contributors to a specific positive.
God. Okay.
It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood or the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow! That smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
That one's a jasmine essential oil. It smells little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel and flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for showing our poems?
It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What would those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang out from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me? Or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or is it the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys?
Here's a marker, Inoue. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has how do you say that? Track it? I don't know.
I put so many words that I don't know. Oh God. Okay. Anyways.
Intricate. Okay. Sorry. I know what intricate is. I just never say it all the time. Anyways, the silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, and there's Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. That's Monica's line.
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
You're right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
What? Oh no, what do you mean you're into knives? Ah! Run away, get away. She's into knives, she might want to cut me. Don't piss her off, don't piss her off. Just kidding. Hopefully she's not like a Yuno or anything. We don't need any yanderis in here, do we? Unless, oh god, I mean if we have a student today already. Oh no. Please, no yanderis. I don't want to be attacked by yandere, please. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Please don't cut me if you're mad, please.
They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Ew, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxed her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Because of its sharpness, I can feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Naughty! Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. I could cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
Oh!
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri pulls my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I can feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my finger back.
Oh! Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. She licked the blood off my finger. Ah! Why would she do that? Oh no. Well, I mean, instinctively, sometimes when I get a cut, I put my finger in my mouth because I'm trying to lick off the blood too, but just try to stop the bleeding. But she did that instantly, like blood. Oh, let me take care of that. Oh, but anyways, I mean, she seems sweet. Yuri,
That's the most embarrassing thing I've done. How could I do that to something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover for this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Why?
What the hell? Naughty! Did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. I'm not If not, then the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil of the air would be extremely heavy right now.
Yeah, you're so weird and naughty.
Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I have one. I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Aw, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We're going to need about 6 cups of water to put each in. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves and pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it hot in here or something?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something similar that would look very nice. Like, I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, and then sunrise, and then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. we can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you gonna write?
Well, it'd be a lot more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in each other's way. In the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. That kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
Ah, I'm sorry, this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know.
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad that you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading. Doesn't matter if we don't talk too much. Just having a friend next to me, making things just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer.
I don't know what was making me have as much trouble. I was like,
How do you read this again?
I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, or simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you would understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Oh, ow.
Ah, sorry.
Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
No, it's not your fault. Ah, your face! There's droplets of pain on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault! I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel.
Oh,
Is something wrong?
it's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait,
Eh?
just for a little bit longer. It feels really nice.
Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost like she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, halfway through, slightly parted lips. What is happening? That's what I want to know. Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, still tingling sensation, sent a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly, her face seems to be much closer than mine than it was just a moment ago.
Ah,
Yuri slowly pulls away.
sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier and like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue to following Yuri's example. That should do it! I finish filling this night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty unnatural. It's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came back better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now?
Ah, not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true. Oh, won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I could do the littering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little bit concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I would think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be much more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then,
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait! I kinda say that without thinking. About today? It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Ah! I forgot you don't like going out much! As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Nori.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
I kinda like that about you.
Well, How am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
It's Sayori!
Eh?
Hi, Nori.
Sayori? Just now we weren't.
It's okay, Nori. I just wanted to stop by and say hi.
Wait, it's nice to see you too. I'm sorry, but I was already on my way to leave.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori. Anyways, let's save this for next time. Yeah. We got a little intimate with Yuri in a way, but I guess we kind of got to learn a little bit more about her. She's different, but I don't know. My character seems nice and everything about the knives and stuff, but I'm like, knives. And then she took my finger that was dripping blood and put it in her mouth right away. I don't know about this. What is this? Anyways. Well, let's save this for later. Alright, guys.
Thank you again for joining me for another Doki Doki Literature Club session. I had so much fun, and it's interesting to see how the story unfolds. I mean, we learned things about Sayori and Yuri that I never thought we would ever learn. So it's nice because we learned that Sayori is depressed secretly, and she doesn't tell us. And then Yuri has some interesting things that she does, like aromatherapy, and I guess she collects knives! I don't know about that. Anyways, oh god, thank you guys so much for joining me.
I will see you again next time on Doki Doki Literature Club. Until then,
Yeah.